3 most overrated places in India that tourists should not go under my recommendation. Number 1 most overrated place in India that I avoid and I also don't recommend people to go to is Goa. Goa is a small state in South India. It's very tropical and it's mainly on the beach. So for most people, they go there for vacationing. Value for money is very low. So comparing to the rest of India, it's pretty expensive, but you don't get the amenities that you would get anywhere else. So in general, the tourism there is really declining. A lot of Indians don't go there anymore for the same amount of money. They'll get much better value for money in Thailand or in Vietnam. The taxis there have an ally of like really expensive minimum rates for even 5-minute drive. So basically you just feel like you're getting scammed all the time, you're getting squeezed out of money. I mean, it doesn't feel like India. I just feel like it's this Western world thing that is just created for tourists. There you don't see the local culture, you don't see anything authentic. It's just this whole world created for you, and it's not that nice. So I don't recommend to go to Goa. If you want to have a nice beach vacation, I recommend to go lower to the state, more south. Karnataka has really nice beaches. If you go lower, Kerala has really nice beaches. So Goa for me is just completely overrated. Don't recommend. The only reason I recommend anyone to go to Goa is if he's really into party scenes, specifically trance or EDM and electronic music. The scene in Goa in the season from December, January, February, there's really good parties, a lot of that. So if you're into that, Goa is definitely a place for you. If you're looking for an innocent vacation, relaxing one, it's just not the place. Number 2 most overrated places in India is in the north, and this place is called Kasol. So a lot of tourists want to go to Parvati Valley. It's an area in North India, in the mountains. There's rivers, it snows, it's the Himalayas. So this is a very nice place. And a lot of people go and stay in the villages around. Kasol is definitely the main village in the entry. So you can't really avoid it and not go there. But I really do recommend not to stay there and just pass it on your way to any of the small villages around. For me, Kasol kind of feels like Goa, just kind of plastic. Like it's 100% for tourists. There's nothing around that is organic, not in food-wise, just in like matter-wise. Not a place I recommend to stay. Everything is expensive. Kind of a hustle-bustle vibe, which doesn't really fit to the Himalayas. There's just too much psytrance cafes, too much young people who are kind of lost in their trip. So again, if you're into parties and just smoking up and that, you might like it. Number 3 and last is the Golden Triangle route. So it's not one place, it's not a location. It is a very popular tour that is being sold as an organized trip that many people want to do, that is called the Golden Triangle, and it consists of the Taj Mahal in Agra, consists of Jaipur in Rajasthan, and consists of Delhi. So basically this trip is like the recipe of how to hate India and never want to come again. And I'll tell you why. First of all, this trip is mostly in the car. India is huge. The space between these places is so much time. Like you're gonna sit in your car in the Indian traffic with the dirty roads, and then when you're gonna get off your car, you're gonna be in the most crowded places. Everyone is going to try to sell to you. Everyone is super hustly and bustly there, and you don't really get to enjoy India this way. Yes, you'll see the monument will be good, but between driving to these places and hanging around, you're not gonna like it. These places are just rough. So I would say if you're coming to India and you wanna see one of these places, maybe choose 1 or 2, and in the middle go to like more relaxed places. So for example, if you really wanna see Jaipur, for example, which is amazing, a lot of monument, but super busy, super hectic, I would say do that together with a place nearby that is more relaxed. For example, Pushkar is another place that is nearby, is holy, and it's a lot more relaxed. There's a lot more cafes and a lot more like backpacking vibes, so people can actually stay there for a bit. Just coming in the morning, okay, first we have to see this monument, then we have to see this mosque, then we have to see this temple. Okay, let's done. Let's go to the next one. India is difficult to do this for the long term, so I really recommend to balance it off between like extreme places that are worth it. You know, there are amazing places that you should go, but don't just do this 1, 2, 3 places, golden triangle, and think that this is India and this is the best it can do, because it can do so much better. That's it, guys. That's all for today. Please just remember, like I said in the beginning, that all the hate comments that you see about India are mostly written by people who've never been. Now, I'm not going to say that India is perfect and it doesn't have problem. It is dirty. There is a problem of civic sense. It can be very chaotic. It's true. I'm not going to deny this. But there's also so many good things to see, so many beautiful places, beautiful people, beautiful culture to be discovered. So if you want to see any more content about India, make sure you follow me. I tell only the truth about it. Thank you. Hope to see you in India.